Once celebrated as India's national crush, today she's called overrated, cringe, and even the most hated actress of Karnataka. How did this happen? How did a bubbly girl from Kurg rise through 4 industries to become a pan-India superstar and end up getting trolled by the same people who made her famous? Segment 1. The Rise of a Small-Town Girl, December 30th, 2016. A 20-year-old debut actress appears in a Kannada film called Kirik Party, and overnight, boom, she becomes the new face of Sandalwood. Her first movie, made on a small budget, becomes an all-time blockbuster, earning nearly 10 times its investment. In just 2 years, Rashmika starred in 4 consecutive hits: Anjani Putra, Chamak, Chelo, and Geetha Govindam. She wasn't just doing films. She was breaking language barriers, moving from one industry to another with total confidence. By 2023, she'd worked in almost every South Indian industry: Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and finally, she made it to Bollywood. Segment 2. No godfather, no backup. Rashmika wasn't a star kid. She was born in Virajpet, Kurd, Karnataka. Her father ran a coffee estate and a function hall, a comfortable but simple background. She once said in an interview, "I was never scared before my debut. I knew that even if my film didn't work, I could go back and help my father in business." That confidence defined her career. She was fearless, switching languages, adapting to cultures, experimenting with roles. While many actresses struggled to cross states, Rashmika was already working with superstars from different industries. From Kirik Party to Geetha Govindam, she became the poster girl of the next-door crush, charming, cute, and marketable. But there was one problem. Her characters were often decorative. Pretty faces, light comedy, songs, and smiles. It's no depth. Segment 3. The Turning Point. Dear Comrade, then came 2019, and with it a chance to prove herself. Rashmika signed Dear Comrade opposite Vijay Deverakonda. She trained for months, learning cricket, perfecting body language to play a serious character for the first time. But despite all the preparation, the film flopped. However, it did one thing. It made headlines. It's not for the story, not for performances, but for a controversial lip-lock scene. In conservative Telugu cinema, that scene triggered outrage. People called it vulgar, unnecessary, and accused Rashmika of being too bold. She faced massive backlash, and ironically, that controversy also made her more famous. Because let's be honest, in showbiz, controversy is currency. Segment 4. The Pushpa Explosion then, 2021. Pushpa, The Rise. A movie that didn't just make Allu Arjun a pan-India hero, but made Rashmika Mandhana a household name. Her character, Shrevelet, wasn't the film's main focus, but she stole hearts. Simple, grounded, lovable, and immortalized by Javad's hit song, Shrevelet. Shrevelet became my second identity. People don't call me Rashmika anymore. They call me Shrevelet. That's when Bollywood noticed. Because in North India, millions watched her through Pushpa's Hindi-dubbed version, and suddenly, she was everywhere. Segment 5. Bollywood and Beyond in 2022. Rashmika made her Bollywood debut with Goodbye alongside Amitabh Bachchan. The film flopped, but the exposure was priceless. Then came Mission Maju with Siddharth Malhotra, released on OTT. Again, average performance. But Rashmika wasn't here to play small. She lined up massive projects: Animal, Chava, Sikandar, Cocktail 2, and Thama. When Animal released, the film made 900 crore plus worldwide. Even though the story and Ranbir Kapoor got the main spotlight, Rashmika's role pushed her into another level of stardom. Ironically, Animal wasn't even written for her. It was meant for Pariniti Chopra, who turned it down for Chamkila. Once again, Rashmika's luck worked wonders. Segment 6. When Luck Meets Hate. But fame is a double-edged sword. The higher you rise, the louder the hate. In Karnataka, people accused her of forgetting her roots, because after her breakup with actor Rakshet Shetty, Rashmika seemed to distance herself from Kannada cinema. Fans felt betrayed. She and Rakshet were engaged in 2017, and when they broke up, rumors said she used him for fame and moved on. Even years later, fans still haven't forgiven her. They were two different people with two different goals. Rakshet wanted to settle down. Rashmika wanted to grow. And while that's completely normal in real life, it became a sin in the eyes of the public. Segment 7. Adding fuel to the fire. Unfortunately, Rashmika didn't help her case either. She made a few careless moves that triggered even more hate. She once laughed at the logo of her debut film's production house during an interview. She publicly said she hadn't watched Kantara, even months after its release. She didn't dub her own Kannada lines for Pushpa. And during a Chava promotional event she said, "I'm from Hyderabad." That last one was the final straw. A Karnataka MLA, Ravi Ganaka, lashed out, saying if she disowns the Kannada industry, we'll teach her a lesson. From that point, her social media became a war zone. Every post flooded with hate comments, every picture trolled. She went from national crush to national controversy in no time. Segment 8, the Bollywood troll factory, and when she entered Bollywood, things didn't get any better. Her Hindi accent became meme material. You've probably seen those clips. "Hi everyone, how are you?" "Oh, good." Her bright smile, cheerful voice, and that extra enthusiasm. For some reason, it irritated a lot of people online. During one interview, when asked her birthday, she kept repeating the 5th of April, the 5th of April, the 5th of April, which instantly became meme gold. People called her fake overacting queen, cringe, and whatnot. She later claimed that there were paid PR campaigns trying to ruin her image. But the internet doesn't care about facts, only about memes. Segment 9. A pattern in fame. This pattern isn't new. The public loves to build someone up and then tear them down. Look at Bollywood history. It's full of talented women who were celebrated one day and trolled the next. Rashmika just happens to be the latest victim. But here's what's interesting. Despite all the trolling, producers can't ignore her. She's young, pan-India famous, and appeals to both mass and class audiences. Plus, she brings freshness to Bollywood, which is already overrun by nepo babies. So for filmmakers, casting Rashmika is a win-win. Segment 10, the overrated debate now. Let's talk about that word, overrated. Critics say Rashmika plays similar roles, commercial, bubbly, safe characters, without much emotional depth. That she's more of a brand face than an acting powerhouse. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. She's not known for intense, layered performances like Nithya Menon or Sai Pallavi. She's not a method actor like Samantha. She knows exactly what sells and how to stay relevant. In less than a decade, she's worked in 4 major film industries, acted with top-tier heroes, and turned her fame into a career worth crores. She currently charges 10 to 15 crore per film, a figure many senior actresses never reached. So overrated or not, the results speak for themselves. Segment 11. Lessons from Rashmika's journey. Rashmika Mandhana's journey is a mirror to our society's love-hate relationship with fame. When she smiles, people call her fake. When she stays silent, they call her arrogant.
Ow.
When she tries to be herself, they say she's overacting.
Yeah.
And yet every single one of those opinions keeps her name alive in headlines. She's learned to turn negativity into publicity. And maybe that's the secret behind her survival. Because while others crumble under criticism, Rashmika keeps showing up, smiling, giggling, and saying, "You love me or you hate me. That's your problem. I'm still going to love you." Segment 12. What lies ahead? The coming years could define her legacy. With Pushpa 2, The Rule Around the Corner, Shava with Vicky Kaushal, and Sikandar with Salman Khan, Rashmika's next few projects could either cement her place as India's top actress, or push her into the same typecast trap that many others couldn't escape. If she evolves, explores deeper, more emotional characters, she could easily become one of the biggest female stars of this generation. But if she sticks to the same formula, the audience might move on. That's the challenge every successful actor faces. Segment 13. The truth about hate. Let's be real. Most of the hate Rashmika gets online, ISNT, even real hate, it's bandwagon hate. People join trends without context. They see a meme, a tweet, or a clip, and pile on. That's how digital culture works today. Same people who troll her will still watch Pushpa 2. They'll still share Shravali reels. They'll still hum her songs. Because deep down, everyone loves what they pretend to hate. Segment 14, the bigger picture. Rashmika's story also reflects something bigger, the unrealistic expectations we put on celebrities, especially women. If she laughs too much, she's fake. If she dates someone, she's using him. If she ignores someone, she's arrogant. If she speaks broken Hindi, she's cringe. But at the end of the day, she's just doing her job. Acting, yes, she's made mistakes. Yes, she could have handled certain things better, but who hasn't? From a small-town girl in Kurg to a pan-India superstar. From being everyone's crush to everyone's target, Rashmika Mandhana has seen it all. The flowers, the stones, and the tomatoes. But she's still standing, still smiling. And maybe that's what true success looks like. So what do you think? Is Rashmika Mandhana really overrated, or is she one of the smartest actresses in the game right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive stories about cinema, fame, and everything in between.